This conversation is long overdue because you're the answer for fast seminal sound. But right now, yes, the person is in the studio with me and we are going to have a beautiful conversation devoid of sentiment, emotions, and whatnot. But introduction wise, this guy is responsible for a lot of successful dancers that are, success or successes in the dance industry in this country. He has masterminded with, in collaboration with other people, has masterminded, the success of a lot of dancers in this country. They have revolutionized dance culture in this country. Right now, it is cool for people to walk to their parents and tell them, I want to become a dancer. Now, these are the people in the background. I've personally never seen him dance before, and I don't want to see him because he can't. But he has engineered the success of a lot of people. And these people normally, they don't get, the accolades, they don't get the shout outs or whatnot because they are always in the engine room cooking. But today, we need to sit and have a conversation with this particular guy and just understand his journey, why he's in this space, and why it be if people they dance. Ladies and gentlemen, I have in the studio here with me Quables. Yes, Quables, the co-founder, co-manager, co-parent to a lot of kids of what? DWP Dance Academy. Ladies and gentlemen, Bon Selma Quables.
Bibiaboko.
It's been a long time coming.
Yeah.
Now, what is your problem, Quables? You are not known for that. But then we'll get to that. But dance culture in this country, first of all, how did you get yourself involved in this? Like, this dance thing? Because I don't know the story, but walk me through it. How did you end up being the guy that is actually telling people to do this when it comes to the dance culture in this country?
Okay, so I actually went to school with DanceGod.
DanceGod.
We went to Presec together, and
you be Presec boy.
Yeah,
that's why you mind sharp. Okay, about.
So we go to school together, and in high school, if you dance, it's a big thing. Everybody knows you, and DanceGod was a superstar.
So, for the high school,
yeah, for high school. So after high school, he shunned the dance where he go play football, and I went to university. So we met some years later, and he wasn't in school, and he told me about how things have been very hard, and the football stuff, they go on.
Okay. So then you want chasing football career.
Yeah, he want chasing football, and it wasn't going well. And he told me so many things I cannot even share.
Okay.
But these things moved me. And at the time, I was like really popular at the time. In K University, I was like an ambassador for MTN. I was working with KCAT. So I was doing a lot of like
So then you the influencer.
Yeah.
Before
right all of this, I was working with a lot of brands.
Why were they working with you? What was the value proposition you were offering?
I think I was doing modeling at the time, and I was doing a little bit of acting.
Oh, okay.
And I had
Jim Crawford girls.
Okay. And I had like a lot of audience. Like back then, years back, I had a lot of followers.
Okay.
So that's why the brands were using me at the time.
Okay.
So all he wanted was, for me to just post him. But I'm like, if I just post you, it's not going to change anything.
Okay.
I don't think that's what's going to change a thing. So we met a lot of times at odd hours, like 11 p.m., 12 midnight, talking.
For the on phone?
No, in person. Like I said, you could come to my house around that time, and then
when you vacate and you come to Accra,
yeah,
or in Kumasi.
No, when I come home.
Okay.
So there was one time he shared something very deep with me, and I'm like, you know what? Like, I'm going to fight for you. Like, I don't even know how to do this thing. I don't know how to manage anybody. I've never done it before, but I'm going to fight for you, and we are going to make it. If you believe, say I go fit do am, make we do am.
What be that deep thing it takes saying you? Yes.
You see, so like it be crazy, and you see, he knows.
We don't know.
No, in his heart, he know. Say he was in a very dark space, and nobody ever wanted to be there. If family even are saying certain things or don't want to be there for you,
okay,
and I say, okay, I'm going to put everything aside. When I start talking to brands now, I don't talk about myself. I say, no, I have this person that I want you to work with. It was never about me anymore. Anybody that I met that wanted to work with me, I said, no, work with this person. So this is how it started. I didn't know how to do this thing. So I'm not even going to stand here and say that I was a professional. Like, I learned on the job.
So you had to sacrifice your modeling, your influencer career.
Listen, yeah, like you cannot be a talent or trying to push yourself as an influencer and also push another.
Okay. So you had to sacrifice your own for this. So at what point did you bring DanceGod Lloyd into the conversation? Like, I am posting you, I am investing, I am talking to brands on your behalf.
From that very day that we had that conversation, and then what even happened? So there was no even money. Like, nobody's even going to pay you 50 cedis or even 10 cedis to do anything. So we said, okay. So he didn't even know how to teach at the time.
Okay.
So I said,
teach the dancing.
Yeah, to teach.
Okay. But when he came to you, he knew how to dance.
Yes,
he was very good.
He's a good performer.
Okay.
But there's a difference between a performer and a teacher.
Okay.
So now I said, okay, at least I have these people. So I do 8 to 5. I have like an advertising background.
Okay.
So the people that I work with, at least let everybody pay this amount of money, and then you come and teach them. At least you make money, and then you get to learn how to teach.
Teach them how to dance.
Yes, to teach. You learn how to teach how to dance.
You learn how to teach how to dance.
Because you can be a performer and don't know how to teach.
Okay.
So that's how it started. So it's been step by step to learn how to teach, to learn how to talk, even when you go for interviews. So we take the questions, we go through. And it's not like I knew how to do this thing. No. This they won't fight together. I won't make you win, because me as a day school, that they see you as a superstar. So if they pay me, say, now things they go this way. Do you understand? And let me say this. There's a point in time in my life that I felt like I wasn't so happy when I saw myself on the billboard. I wasn't so happy when maybe I had any shine or something was happening good in my life. I was more happy when I saw a friend do well.
Okay. So it wasn't about you anymore?
No, so it wasn't about me anymore. Like, trust me, when I saw DanceGod do well, I was more fulfilled. I was more fulfilled. And bro, so many people like spoke to me against doing that. Like, saying, but you be educated, you go school, you do work, they follow these street people. Like, so many people look down on them, but I say, no, I'm not going to look down on you people. We go change
the narrative
and how people they see dances in this country.
Yeah.
So that's how I started.
Yeah, so then at what point did Afrobeat come in? So, because I don't want us to center this conversation on DanceGod, because you have built one of the most successful dance academies in the country.
Yeah.
Let's talk about it. At what point did DanceGod Lloyd come in? At what point did you people start recruiting? Because a lot of people have passed through your system. Okay,
so DanceGod is for my shaman, and Afrobeat is also for my shaman. So I think it was one time my birthday, and then he came with Afrobeat, and like, this is his brother from my shaman. And he wants me to help him as well. So I said, okay. There were actually 3. So there's a guy who's called Benny Q. So the 3 of them, I started managing the 3 of them. And we got some studio. A friend had a studio at One Airport Square. Then we started teaching. After teaching the people at my office, they started teaching at One Airport Square. People start, like, in the beginning, it's just family that would even come for the dance class. Their sisters and stuff. So that's how Afrobeat came into the picture. The 3rd person gave up because there was no money coming in. So he quit. He said he's not going to do this anymore. Then there was left to just DanceGod and Afrobeat.
So is Afrobeat a co-founder, or he's a student of, like, the academy?
Afrobeat is a co-founder.
A co-founder?
Yes. He was there from the beginning.
So DanceGod Lloyd introduced Afrobeat
to me.
And he became a co-founder?
No, so he introduced Afrobeat to me. I managed the 2 of them personally. So DWP had not started at the time. So I was just managing the 2 of them.
As talent?
As talent.
Dance talent.
Yes.
So at what point did he transition into becoming like a co-founder?
So we were like, they're not going to be able to do this forever. We've seen talents come and go, and the fame is not forever. So we need to build something so that if we stop dancing or they stop dancing, this is going to live on. So there's a next generation. And that's how, because the 3 of us were together, the 3 of us decided to co-found this thing. So
DWP, was co-founded by you, Afrobeat and DanceGod.
Yes.
So you people are the co-founders.
Yes.
Okay, beautiful. So the recruitment processes, and at what point did you people start, getting people to notice that, you people have built something like this, and eventually it could be profitable or not, but still, you have built something.
Yeah, so we started, we did some dance classes when people started coming in, and then, we decided to start the academy, and we're like, we are starting an academy. So if you want to join, come and join. At that time, we didn't even do auditions because we even needed people. So anybody that wanted to be a part should come and join.
Okay.
And then, it started from 2 people, then more people started joining. There was no structure in the beginning.
Okay.
So as time went on, we started putting a structure to, everything.
So when structures, when people started putting in the structures or out the structures, what was your role at DWP or in DWP?
So I manage everybody.
Okay.
And DanceGod and Afrobeats were the instructors. They teach.
What entails, the management of, the distance?
So in terms of everything, like pitching to clients, helping, because I have an advertising background, helping them with their social media, how to brand yourself, how to, the kind of content you should put out there, the kind of videos you should shoot, because that's my expertise.
Okay.
So that's what I was guiding them with, how to brand yourself, trying to get clients, pitching to clients about the academy and the individuals.
Yeah. So in the course of establishing this thing, because you guys transitioned to, building DWP, you people were co-founders. Were there contractual obligations as to, okay, you own this percentage here, you own this percentage here, this is the amount of money you're going to get? Was there a conversation like that?
So yes, it's a registered company.
Okay. But I'm talking about the distribution of, let's say.
Yes, there is that.
There's everything like that.
For the three of us, there is
so
that.
everyone knew his role.
Yes, everybody.
You were supposed to go talk to the brands.
Yeah.
You were supposed to be the guy basically doing the marketing.
Yeah.
And they were supposed to be the instructors.
Yeah.
And everyone believed in their role and they were doing it.
Yeah.
So how are we here?
I don't know.
Also, at what point did DanceGod move to you and was like, I want to leave? Hey.
You see, the reason why I said I'm tired is because there's so many things. And I've tried so hard to try to protect people and to try to protect myself.
Okay.
But I really need him. Like, I wish there was a podcast where he had me, DanceGod, and Afrobeats, and then everybody says whatever is on their mind. Because DanceGod was like the poster boy. People didn't even know that Afrobeats was a co-founder.
Okay.
Or I was a co-founder. We positioned him in such a way that, yes, he is in the forefront of this thing.
So it was a calculated effort by you.
Yes, it was intentional because
the face.
Everybody cannot be the star of the team.
Okay.
Now it's going to transcend. It's like a tree. Once he's doing well, it's going to transcend, affect Afrobeats.
Yeah.
It's going to affect everybody in the team. So it was intentional. You understand? Now you're the poster boy. Once people start doing well, you have a problem.
Once people started doing well,
he had a problem with so many things.
With regards to the people that people are bringing in or the management.
There was even a point DanceGod wanted us to sack certain people because he feels like, oh, this person had disrespected me and all of that. I'm like, no, can't sack this person because they disrespected you.
Hold on, Meba. He wanted you people to sack someone.
He didn't want certain people to be in there.
Because of what?
Because he said they've disrespected him.
What kind of disrespect?
Sure.
Yes, we are having a conversation.
Yeah. It's so many things.
Okay.
That's one of it. Do you understand?
Yeah.
That's one.
But people have code of conduct, right? Code of ethics.
Yes.
For your workers, for people you have recruited.
Yes.
So if someone has because mind you, he's an instructor, but he's a co-founder.
Yeah.
So you have to accord him that respect.
Yeah.
So if he comes to you that maybe someone has disrespected me, what is the structure for dealing with something
we
like
punish
that?
people. There's things, like if you do wrong, anybody over there knows that if you do wrong, there's things that you have to deal with. You can be suspended. You can be sacked. There's people that have been sacked from the academy.
When he came to you with the disrespect issue, did you people investigate it?
I did, but I didn't see it as disrespectful.
Okay, and you communicated it to him?
Yes, I did. And I made him know that, okay, that shouldn't be the option of letting the people go. Another
punishment go for
Yeah, you are a co-founder. You have the right to be able to say that, okay, this person this person that. Do you understand? And I'm saying that's just one
side.
One side.
Walk us through the rest.
Do you understand? That's just one side. And maybe I probably want to jump, things.
Yeah, well, there are some things. I'm sure there are some things where they need, but what contributed to him leaving DWP? Because he left when you people were at your peak.
Sheldon, even I go bust your mind. One of it said, "Be say, Pastor, they tell you say this and this and that." Like it be so many things, and I'm like,
hold on, a man of God was involved. Bro, moment you so I
did tell you, like,
yes, we are not trying to dent anyone's reputation.
But I'm telling you that it's so many things, and up to now, and those things I feel like could have been resolved, but he didn't want to resolve them.
Was it ego?
I think it was ego. Because you see, now he had become a superstar and now didn't want to listen to anybody.
I see.
Do you understand?
He wasn't listening to you.
No, he recently he saw a friend of mine, and this is why I'm angry. He saw a friend of mine and says he get a vision, and that be why he creates another group, and that the vision he go engrave inside. That's what he said. Like he keeps telling people things about me,
okay,
and he keeps coming at me, and I'm like, bro, it's been years, it's been 2 years. If you go way back 7 years, 8 years, I made so many sacrifices. If you've even moved on, move on in peace and leave me alone.
But when he was leaving DWP, how was the relationship like? You know, with Afronitas, you people issued a statement, right? Saying, okay, you wish her well. Whatever she go do, no people go support her. With DanceGod, how did you people part ways?
To be honest, I kept on saying that if DanceGod wants to come back, like, we want him to come back. Okay. We thought it was one of those things where this person is,
he go through something, go come back.
You know, he go come back, or he go change his mind. That's why we never issued a press statement.
So there was still a window open for him to come back.
There was.
Okay.
There was. And when I saw that everything cast me, when I say he create new group.
Okay.
You know, when I say he did write certain things on social media, I was like, oh no. I think it's beyond. There's no way. It's beyond repair.
Did it affect, like, you know, DWP when he left?
So you see, to him, when he was leaving, he thought that when he leaves, everything will go down the drain, because he tried to get Afrobeat to live with him.
Wait, hold up. He
thought when he leaves, everything is going to go down.
He wanted to live with Afrobeat.
Yes.
But Afrobeat didn't leave.
Afrobeat, no. We built this thing together.
Okay.
There's no way I go left this thing. It's either you go come back, but I know they leave. Do you understand? Now, he thought that when he leaves, everything was going to go, because he was literally in the center of everything.
Yeah.
At the time when he was leaving, these other dancers didn't have any position or any strong, you know, branding or anything.
He was that guy.
You understand? And I go tell him from here, say, the grace way they on my head and all of those kids, he don't have any control over him. The moment he left, everybody's brand skyrocketed. I don't know if you people noticed. Okay. Everybody.
So we started seeing individual. Yeah.
Everybody blow.
Okay.
The moment he left, so he shouldn't think that, then he be the center of everything. So when he left, things were going to go down the drain. Endurance blew up. Afronita blew up. Everybody, people started seeing everybody. So it's not about you.
So are you saying he was an impediment to people?
He wasn't. But he shouldn't think that, you know, it's about him.
Are you hurt with regards to how the whole thing had panned out?
Sharon, for me, people move on at a point in time in their life.
Yes.
I believe we should have moved on a good note. Let's have a conversation. And then, you know, at least you want to start something on your own. You want it to be about you, or you want to be the center of everything. Then you move on in peace. But to make it look like there's an issue, and so many big people spoke to us to try and resolve this thing. He was not ready. Do you understand? And what hurts me is the fact that he still did talk and he throws shades at me. I know him more than everybody that probably is a fan of him online. So when he says something, I know who he's talking to.
What if you are not the one he's talking to?
I know the person.
Wait, there was a tweet that he made, a ungrateful bastards or something. Do you think it was targeted? It was.
I cannot be ungrateful. I quit my job because of you. Aside the sacrifices that I made, I quit my job. I was being paid very well.
Okay.
You understand? And then I'm like, but obviously people say this. I did run away from where go do meetings for you and everything. And I said to myself, and at that time still no money was coming in. And I said to you, like, bro, I'm going to quit my job to do this for you. So who'll be ungrateful?
Okay.
How am I ungrateful? The time where you blew up, where it's like you labor so much for so many years, and the time where it's time to even reap, that's when you leave. You think, who is the ungrateful one? I cannot be the ungrateful one. How am I ungrateful? It's not like a dance that I can say that you taught me how to dance.
You for learn dancing.
It's not like you taught me how to dance and I don't dance. And I'm saying, what did you teach me? I posted a video today.
Yes, you posted it
And
with
he
the caption.
and he's not lying.
You people think I don't like this person. Ask him to really tell you about me. If nothing has gone wrong or keeps going on, I will never come at him like that. He knows what he's doing. One day, I hope he tells the truth.
Shady, he's not lying. What he said in that interview.
Me, then I met Quables, my manager now, and then I told him, the Nyamane see,
Okay, and that time now so ball no.
Na me ball no.
How can I party the way
Party de na mention Anthony Cow. No, a superstar. Tina Anthony Kakra. So me catch up Quables and Quables told me everything, like what I have to do, take my social media serious because I was in not me any phone cry. I shall 201 be na me yeah 102. But I started learning under him, or the maybe call companies will dance for free, teach them for free how to teach, how to even perform, how to even go about the way I talk, the way I dress, everything. Like he's actually my angel on earth.
Okay.
Oh yeah,
because he knows that I like if you try to
he said you coached him. You basically, created the whole
Sorry, if you ever said anything bad about DanceGod, I'll come for you. Anybody that would try and come for, he knew that I will fight for him with my last blood. So why can you call me ungrateful? Or can you now come and start throwing shit? If you've even left, leave in peace. What are you doing now? Why are you trying to throw? Like, okay, right now you've left me an Afro beast, thinking that things will go down the drain. We've struggled, but it's not been easy. It's really not been easy.
So you go admit, say him leaving, then he really.
Oh, of course.
He affected you people.
He leaving left a dent.
Okay. I love the fact that you're being honest.
Is the reason why Afronita has left today. Because he made it look like everybody go feel leave.
But
that's literally her role model.
Okay.
So if her role model left, then you should know that she was going to follow. I knew it was going to happen.
Bound to happen.
It was bound to happen. So many things led to her leaving. The press statement is to save everybody.
Okay. Oh, okay. Adibab. So the press statement with regards to Afronita's leaving DWP, that press statement was just PR issue, but there was deeper issues in there.
Let me give you a small summary.
Don't give me small. I want to eat.
Okay. So Afronita, her story is that she met DanceGod somewhere, and where he tell him about the academy.
DWP.
Yeah.
Okay.
When she came in, I said to myself that the industry is more male dominated.
True.
I have to find females that I can groom so that they can also stand strong. So she was literally 500 followers or lesser. And, she even showed a lot of interest. Quables, look at my page. What do you think I should delete? Tell me this and this and this and that. So I saw that she was, so I saw that she was, it'd be like in mind day. So I told her, okay, I'm going to manage her. So I told the manager from day one. She went to high school. Before she was done with high school, she was a superstar.
Yeah.
Now, you spend most of your time in high school. How was her page consistent throughout her time in high school? How did she blow up before she finished high school?
Content and everything.
We plan everything. Content to be posted throughout the whole time in school. I was speaking as Afronita, posting as Afronita. In the DMs, me now they reply. I go feel reply, go girl.
I call it texting when you now I don't know reply.
you the
paradise text.
Bro, I feel reply in the DMs and everything. So it was literally me talking as Afronita for close to 4 years.
4 years. When she was in high school, you were managing
most of
her.
the time. Before you go, we do shoots, we do videos, everything. Now she was a minor.
No minor. Yeah.
So when for contract and everything, it's a parents I go talk to. They never signed the thing.
You presented a contract.
Every time I go remind, they never signed. They didn't want to sign. Now,
was it intentional? Did they have a problem?
Now I know it's intentional.
Now you know.
Yeah, now I know.
But those days that you don't know.
Yes, I don't understand.
Okay.
So they didn't want to sign. Then, as she can't finish school, she already blew.
Yeah.
You remember that, how everybody was saying that, she's done well academically and
the results.
She had blown on all platforms.
Media platforms
before she was done with school. And I feel say, oh, now maybe you can't. She's 18 now. She's of age, so this be the time.
Contract and things go pie. Okay.
So myself, as they don't want to, I say, okay, I'm not gonna do again. But I literally took the girl like my sister. So as those things that happen, I say, what if I leave her and things go left? So even though I said I wasn't going to do it again, I still continued.
So at some point you wanted to leave her?
Yes, I said to them that I'm not going to do this anymore.
Because she wasn't signing the contract?
Yes, because you were not ready to do that. How is it that I'm literally doing all of this for you for 4 to 5 years, and then now you are not willing to sign, and there's no reason why you don't want to sign?
Where the conditions in the contract,
tell me.
Conducive.
Because you see, I'm telling you that, okay, speak to a lawyer, get somebody to review. Whatever you want to change, we can look at it. But that feedback is not even coming.
Aye, okay. So there was an option for review.
There was an option, of course. You cannot sign a contract without getting,
but nothing
legal
happened.
counsel.
Did at that point, did you know say she was going to break away and set up, or within that time frame had she tell you say, oh, I'm going to create my academy or something?
See, so many things have happened and I've been quiet about it.
Yeah.
Like when somebody blows up, people start reaching out to them, right?
Yeah.
And telling them this and telling them that. Her mommy tell me, say, people tell her that this is what a manager is supposed to do and doing that. And that I've bought clothes for her daughter only once. I'm like, I'm not supposed to be buying clothes for your daughter. He said the management that they do, no. They buy clothes for him, they do this and this and that. But that's not my work.
Was Afronita being paid?
Of course.
Okay. So let's say a gig come. Them pay DW 40,000. What would be in share?
Sheldon, listen.
Oh, I
want to tell you something. If you even say this to me, that a manager for do this, if I was a bad manager and your daughter has even come this far, then it'd be very good.
But Quables, it's not about being a bad.
No, because it's not like she was a superstar and I intentionally wanted a female to do so well. Now, let me tell you, aside this thing, I was told that if I'll manage Endurance, then her daughter will not do it again.
You were told?
Yeah, the mother told me. The mother told me.
Afronita's mom told you, if I manage Endurance, you know go
making daughter do again. Bro, so there's so many things. How do you tell me this? How do you tell me
when did this one come inside?
Everything day in the years.
Wait, so
how do you tell me this? When then you expect that, but you are not in any position to tell me. First of all, you don't even sign the contract. Now you are telling me that if I will manage somebody, then your daughter is not going to do it again. Listen, if I want to spill beans over here, like it's not going to.
So the mom walked to you. A contract has not been signed.
No.
And she told you, say, you can't manage another female, brilliant dancer like Endurance.
Yeah.
So attention for just being daughter in top.
I don't know.
But she wasn't signing the contract.
No.
Okay. It is so, that was when the whole thing started. But then she was still under you.
Yes.
So at what point did she come to you and was like, Charlie, maybe you may call?
Sheldon, in all of the years, there's interviews online. And I would say if you post your thing, I go give you all of the evidence and you go play the interviews.
Oh, you go.
They went on Nanama's show and she was asked, they asked the mother, so your daughter, when she started, which people have played a role in her life and everything? She acted like she never heard the name Quables.
Hey.
She never mentioned the name.
But then you mommy they fight.
I don't know. So she never mentioned. She said everything. And when later Nanama asked Afronita that if people want to reach out to you, should they reach out to your manager Quables or what? And then she paused. Did she send me a DM?
Say Afronita suku no wani siso ena asana so wani eden esiso me pacho pi se ya obi ka so hwehwe Afronita onfra maame ana onfra Quables wana ye hwe wa ye fine because me wo contract bebre sukufo bi hwe wo ye mfra wan
pacho wetimi nipa no wetimi die meme on Instagram.
Instagram. Wait me assign no DM not for any management or whoever akoka.
And this is why I feel like people don't like to do things for people. People don't like to go all out for people because I don't even know what I have done wrong to you.
Yes, one tata, dear man.
Yeah, I don't even know what I've done wrong to you for you to like do all of these things. You went on, and this is not the only interview. There were so many interviews.
You have been watching?
Yes, I've been watching. And when I see it, I send it to them. I screen record and send it to the mother and the dad and tell them that this is what I've seen. She said she forgot, or that was not the question.
Wow.
How do you tell me not to manage another person?
Yeah, that part really I know the barb. Because if a contract has not been signed,
you don't tell me that.
There is exclusivity contract where I am signing a contract so that I take care of my kid for me. But you have not signed a contract and you're not giving me option to manage another person. How then do I cook? Okay, I see. But have you spoken to the mom on like professional level? Like, bro, what is happening?
After the interview, I sure say I could forget so many things. Sorry. But this is how she left. So, you see, there's been a lot of disrespect over the years. And I try to solve them. If it goes beyond me, I try to reach out to the guardians, and when I try, so the last conversation we had, she called me and said, so I saw the studio and everything online. I feel like if you respect where you are coming from and you plan to do this thing, you should have told the people that you were with. You don't tell anybody anything.
You had zero idea about it.
No communication, no form of communication or anything. And then I see online that this, and you're going to do classes. I'm like, what kind of life is that? You don't respect anybody. So I reached out and said, I've seen this. I'm very happy for your daughter and everything, but we need to have a conversation. Like, this is literally going to be conflicting with what we also do.
Conflict of interest.
Yeah, it's a conflict of interest. Or we can talk about how we could do it together.
Okay.
Because if you check our page, we've been doing DWP Academy Kida. There's a youth part of DWP, which is called DWP Academy Kida, which has been there since 2016.
Okay. So, all the way back,
it's the same thing.
Okay.
When you came, you were a minor, you were 14 years. So, let's talk about how we can actually go about it. So, to give me feedback. If your mind, they say you go find a way we could do them together, then we go talk. So for 2 months or more, I wasn't getting feedback. Anytime I ask, my mom is going to get back to you. My mom is going to get back to you. And then
at this point, the mom is the manager.
I don't know.
Okay.
Then I hear that. Then I tell you, listen, this has been long overdue. I feel like you're taking me for granted. If I don't get feedback by this period, I'll take it as though you don't want to be a part of us. Because you can't be here and be acting this way. So then I got a call. The mother said, Afronita, wako yiyao baby da. I said, no. And I said, why are you saying this? The things that she has done, the problems that we have had, I tell you. Even recently, I told you that she came to the studio. We had a shoot. I told her that was a paid gig. She passed by me the whole day, like I didn't exist. Me, where I managed you for more than 5 years. Me, where I be the manager of the academy. You disrespect me like this. The mother asked me, who can meet who for the place? I'm like, this Ghanaian society or this our society, it be grown up. Is it an elderly person that goes to greet a child or a child that goes to greet an elderly person? I'm 10 years or more older than her. So how do you give me this feedback? I feel like the problems are not being solved. Because if I can tell you this and you tell me that who came to meet who, then you don't respect me too.
Wait. God.
I'm serious.
I'm sorry, but that's in the funny. They say who came to meet
who? Yeah, who came to meet who?
So like you
me way I forgot greet
Afronita.
Yeah.
Vim.
Do you understand?
It's crazy.
And then I told her, so I'm like, I feel like the problems that I've had with her daughter over the years, it never get resolved because she always picks her daughter's side. And the problem don't get solved or not get corrected. That was it. She was offended. She said I disrespected her because I said she cannot correct her daughter. But that's not what I meant. Like, I was being honest with you. If you give me this feedback, then that means you don't want to solve the problem.
Okay.
So she was offended. She spoke at length, and I was like, Mommy, I will never disrespect you. She kept on talking. She cut the call. The next minute, I received a letter that she's leaving the academy.
The next minute or the next day?
The next minute. Hey. The letter looked like it had already been drafted because it looked like it was written by a lawyer.
So the conversation triggered.
That means that the letter was already prepared.
Okay. They were looking for an opportunity to fire.
You understand? The letter was already, because it looked like it was written by a lawyer. So right after that, you sent me the letter. And then I said, I really wish that we could still continue with your daughter. But if this is the decision that you have taken, then I respect it. This is how she left. And I don't hold, to be honest, when I'm with somebody and the person moves on, I see it as my work in the person's life is done. This be where God bring us. But when you make it look like I have done you wrong, I want you to point it out to me, because on the call, she's like, and when people call you, stop giving Afronita's job to Endurance. And I'm like, bro, what are you talking about? It's like it shows me where it's stemming from, because I'm now managing the other. This person has 8 million or close to 9 million on TikTok.
That's Endurance.
Yes, and she has more audience than the other on Instagram. So why would you think that people will not try to book her? Or people will not call me to try to book her? And you are telling me when people call me, I shouldn't give your daughter's jobs to the other. Why?
Does Endurance know this thing?
Endurance begged me never to talk about this, but I feel like, listen, there's so much that has gone on that I've been quiet about, and I feel like people keep throwing shade in my face and trying to tarnish, whatever we've built. And I could be quiet. I've been quiet for a long time. I could be very quiet and not say anything. But impression is everything. The impression that they're putting out there is not right. So I know Endurance is not going to be happy about this, because she's aware. And when she came for the interview with you, you see how she's trying to protect everybody and protect herself and the other. But they've not been fair.
Oh.
They've not been fair. And this thing really baffles me. So I don't hold anything against the other.
Yeah.
You've moved on, fine. We issued a nice press statement, wishing you well, because at the end of the day, we are part of your story. You cannot take that away. Do you understand? So we cannot let everything unfold without us wishing you well.
Okay.
So that's why we put out a press statement.
Did she invite you to the launch of
No, she didn't invite me.
You never received an invitation?
No. So let me explain what happened.
Because I video at
we saw everything, the interviews and everything. And I saw an interview on Andy Dusty's where he was asking her, did you invite DWP? She said no. Have you sent out invite? She said no. Bear in mind, other people had been sent invites.
In DWP?
No. Not in DWP.
So no
other people had been, but nobody in DWP had been sent an invite.
No one in DWP, the entirety of DWP, one.
At the time she was in that interview, no. Now, either the day or the day before, she calls Abba.
Who is that? No.
Abba, yes.
Oh, okay.
Abba is part of the team in DWP.
Oh, okay.
She calls Abba and says that she wants to invite DWP. And Abba says that, the right channel.
Okay.
Either reach out to your former colleagues or Quables. That's the right channel. You cannot invite DWP without letting Quables know, or even because if you tell your former colleagues, then you have literally invited them. They could go as individuals or they could go as DWP. Champion really went as an individual.
Yeah.
She never invited.
He went there as what? An individual?
Yes, he went there.
Okay.
So she never invited her former colleagues, because I asked them, have you guys been invited personally? No.
That's your people, DWP, yes. Okay.
None of them got any text or anything. I never got any text or anything. I called Afrobeast. Afrobeast, are you going? She said, she no invite me. These people have been there for you. 5 to 6 years. You don't think that they deserve that level of respect? The way you invited other people, you don't think that you could have just sent your colleagues a message Are you what? Are you bigger than them?
But in an interview, she said you people were invited.
Because she, you know, it was done in a way because she was told to come and reach out, but she didn't. So she will say she told Abba.
Oh, okay. So there was no official.
No.
Okay. She just called someone there and was like, oh, okay. So that's not an invite to you
that's
guys.
an invite.
Okay, that's why you guys were not there.
No.
But what do you think about her, this thing? The Afro.
To be honest, Sheldon, like, I'm happy for her. She's doing something she wants to do. Like, if you leave DWP Academy, we are not expecting you to go and just sit down and fold your arms. Do something. Do you understand? But because if she had really invited me, I would have shown up.
Like, you will go.
To be honest, I had something to do that day. You understand? I had something to do that, and that's what I was dealing with. Other people, Endurance herself has not been around because she's working on something. But I think if she had sent that invite to any of them, they would have probably cancelled other things and been there.
And show up for her.
But if you didn't do that, maybe the people that... Listen, before she left DWP Academy, her birthday, did you see any member of DWP Academy there? No. Anytime it's somebody's birthday, we celebrate it together. She didn't invite any of them for her birthday.
Hey.
And it was she and her fans from TikTok.
So then grudge need their whole.
I don't know why, but she don't invite any of them.
Ebi amba be DJ love nam nasa.
Ebia. But you see, if this is the track record.
Series of events. Yeah.
When people repeat, when people have a track record, it only shows you like the kind of people that they are. DanceGod, he was in so many groups and left. You know, he used to dance with Mr. Drew, right?
Yeah.
And he left. When he left me, the manager that he went to next, he has left him. People know that you understand.
Manager that he left.
Yeah, the reason why he left me, it be like the person they tell us, if you do better.
Okay.
So the reason why he left and the person that he left to, he has left that person too.
Okay.
The person he is with right now, he will leave that person too.
Oh, they bundiana.
May catch you. Depend on the track record, no.
Also, one of the ones for conche. Oh God, that's the way the
One of the things, I'm not going to lie, one of the things that hurts me the most about DanceGod is the fact that he told Afronita, and the mom told me this, that she could do it without me, so she doesn't need to sign the contract. If you didn't, because you didn't sign, no, he no sign.
DanceGod to no sign.
No, he no sign.
Any boys apply.
Yeah, so you're telling another person that they can also do it. They can also do it. They did it,
so okay.
Yeah. Meanwhile, you needed me when you were starting. How are you telling somebody else this?
So the contract, madam, no sign, or it means say, then tell and say make you no sign.
When Afronita left, I saw DanceGod and the mother. I think the mother was cooking somewhere and they were together somewhere. I'm like, these people. These people. So is it that everything was orchestrated or like what's going on? But I believe that whatever I'm not perfect. Sheldon, to be honest, I'm not perfect. I could have my flaws. But there's a way of dealing with things.
Yeah. Is what they happen right now, it affect DWP as a whole?
The academy be strong.
How the kiddies they because I'm sure they are privy to this information.
You know what's funny? I feel like the moment DanceGod left, like they just matured. All of them. They all just matured in terms of how they handle things on social media. Because they've had a lot of backlash. How they handle things on social media, how they've dealt with their brands personally. Because they've all had to fight so hard. Because the person that them mind day on, he left. You see, the person that this annoys, this thing, you see, DanceGod posted something. Ajete Soa.
Yeah. My man kind of media man after legendary party and Ajete Soa's era, I played the biggest role in giving the dance industry in Ghana a face in modern day entertainment. The evidence is there. The number of #1 songs my dance has influenced.
Which biggest influence? You couldn't have come this far without Afrobeats. I tell you for free. He couldn't have come this far without us even forming DWP, the collective. He couldn't have come this far. Okay, no, I'm not even going to say that. Okay, maybe he could have. But everybody played a role.
Okay.
So you are writing off everybody. In as much as I'm not a big fan of all those other dancers like Ziggy and there's a group called For Bent, all of those people. everybody that was fighting for this same thing played a role. Now you are sidelining everybody saying you are the biggest, you play the biggest role. What are you talking about?
Maybe he believes he did it.
Please.
I said numbers, no.
Is
I
it
said
because,
number one
is it
songs.
because, listen, I can mention. Listen, I can, Sheldon, when DanceGod left, I can mention more than 10 songs that the group has collectively promoted. His will not even be up to 10. He's done his job. He's doing well.
Your issue is the fact that he's sidelining the effort of
everybody.
Some of you. Okay.
Afrobeast has been very quiet for a long time.
Why is he always quiet?
He
never see that guy getting issues.
That's his brother.
Okay.
That's his brother. And that's my brother too. Like I saw him on Saturday. I said hello to him. But after saying hello to him, yes. Okay. After saying hello to him, then I hear what you are telling somebody about me. Like a mutual friend that we both have. I'm like, bro, stop this thing.
Now the TikTok verification,
bro, you see, DanceGod has thrown shit. There's a shade that he threw even to Afrobeats a day ago or 2 days ago.
Yeah, you
have it. So you see, he's been throwing shades for a long time.
Yeah, so
he's been throwing shades for a long time. Okay. You understand? He's been throwing shades for a long time. Now, I got offended because of what he said to the person. On top of that, he writing off every other person that has played. You see, the plan is he's drawing a narrative. The narrative that he's drawing. When you see, there were people that dance with Ajeto Soa, right? Where are they? Nobody mentions them, right? There's people that would dance with Party. Nobody mentions them because they didn't draw a narrative for themselves. He's drawing a narrative so that when they are saying it, one day, years to come, nobody ever remembers that there was an Afrobeast. Nobody ever remembers that there was a Ziggy. Nobody ever. Yes, so that the fact that I know him and I know what he's doing, that's what pushed me.
What if they see this thing as a competition now? Because when it comes
that's what annoying me. Like, why are you seeing it as a competition? You built this thing with us.
Football, there's competition.
You built this thing with us. Yeah. Why are you trying to throw dirt back at what you built?
He's not part of you guys right now.
So you throw shade.
One truck contract when signed.
So for me, I was also throwing a shade. Like, why is this what you're celebrating now?
Yeah, now
you see,
blue tick. So are you verified on TikTok?
So Sheldon. So
you are verified on
TikTok. Tubu na meka. Tell me who hear me.
No, we say who hear.
I meka say, hey, sana yes celebrity.
Oh no, maybe 2.something million. It is like important to him. Was it the first dancer?
2 points. This one, you see. Let me tell you, I know the person more than everybody.
What if he has changed?
Wait. Let me tell you.
Okay.
Sheldon, you see how when DanceGod was leaving, I think he had about 1 million followers. All of the other people had, I don't know what they had. Now, Endurance has 8 million, almost 9 million.
8 million on TikTok.
8 million plus. Dempsey and all of these other people, Dempsey and all of these people have more followers than DanceGod now.
Hey.
I don't know if you know. So, in other words, he's trying to write them off and saying that I'm the first dancer to ever get verified.
Oh, until when you're 8 million, but I was the first to be verified.
I know.
These are not my words, please. I'm just saying.
What you say? Just say, Bibia, because I see him writing on Snapchat.
And you follow no.
I say, Madam Fu.
Because for someone where you get issue plus on the every
So if I see DanceGod tomorrow, I'll say hello to him. But the things that he does is what I don't like.
Me somehow everlasting. Me pick
go.
Okay.
Yeah. So like the things that he does is what I don't like, and a lot of them I overlook them. But this particular one that happened yesterday, to be honest, I didn't want to say anything. That is like it's been like so many things that has led to that, and you see the Afronita thing about the invitation and people drawing a different narrative.
So on Kasak,
I wouldn't have said anything, but it's not good PR.
But what if you issued a statement? Because you saw what was happening, right? So you issue a statement saying what happened. You think we would have been here?
I think that's too much.
Oh. No,
that's
you issue
after listen, the level of disrespect that has come and continuously doing all of these things. I don't think that I should come and issue a press statement again.
It's not worth it.
No. You understand? I don't think that I should do that.
Wow.
So, all the best. Do whatever you're doing. But just make sure that you keep us out of whatever you are doing. Don't throw shade or don't try and, because you see, they have groups and they're in the groups with their fan base. They don't control their fans.
Okay.
DWP, we've gone online to talk about cyberbullying and we've told them, don't say this to them. Don't do this. Don't do that. I've never seen the other do that.
Okay. So you can control your fan base.
Yes, we do speak to them. You don't have so much control.
But at least you go feel
At least,
yeah.
You understand. So I don't think that I should have issued a press statement.
Okay.
If I didn't come here, maybe I would have.
Okay. But so right now, if DanceGod say you want sit plus, you make people talk this thing over, what be the way forward for this?
Yeah, I'll sit down and talk to him.
You don't have any issue with that?
He should just stop what he's doing.
Okay. But what if those tweets and things that you post for Snapchat?
It's not even about just the tweets. He's been trying to turn people against me or
who they tell you that?
I know.
Oh,
Sheldon, I know. I know what I'm talking about. I know what I'm talking about.
They see how my building. Look at what people have done to dance culture in this country.
So we've built this thing together, and don't try to write off other people.
Okay.
Blow your trumpet and do your thing. You've created a new group. Focus on them. And we see you guys performing and everything. DanceGod saw, was it Afrobeast at VGMA car park or something? I think Afrobeast stretched his hand to greet him. He didn't greet back.
Sir.
Unless, of course, I'm wrong, but Afrobeast, that's what Afrobeast told me. Do you understand? So, stop what you are doing. Stop do your thing and just leave us in peace. Okay? When we see each other, we say hello to each other. We can be friends, but stop the shit and stop trying to make it look like we're in competition or trying to make people bring attention to your group and making it look like the other is not doing anything. I will say this again. The grace that is upon that group, he knows he was from there. The two of them were from there. This is where they grew up, or this is where they started.
And the grace with your marble.
If you know good, if you know be good place, they wouldn't have come this far. If it was a bad place, when they left, things would have gone left. Things didn't go left. So leave us. Let us do whatever we're doing and do whatever you are doing.
But how DWP day right now? What be the vibe for
everything? Be good. We get a lot of plans. We're 7 years this year.
7 years.
Yes.
And
yeah, and we're going to we're doing a concert. There's a lot of things that we're working on.
Yeah. But moving forward, looking at all these things, my drafted contract about go sign. Parents, you are dealing with kiddies and things. Moving forward, how do you plan on dealing with some of these things? Because I don't think you
there's that too. So there's contract agreements with other people. Everybody, Endurance has a contract agreement. But these two said they won't sign. And they're leaving, and the way they left and everything, it explains a lot. Because if you did have that, you wouldn't leave the way you did. It explains a lot.
Is it hard dealing with these people? Is it hard? It'd be difficult?
I don't know how I did do, maybe God.
Yeah,
it'd be good.
But anyway, I'm glad that you came here to clarify or give your part of the story. Because me, I've been following. There are some times that you go tweet, you go delete, you go do this thing. I feel like we forget because looking at what you people have built, the hope that you have given to these young kids and things. When I see some of this, me, they love violence. I go love making people do one for a long time. But people are feeling interview.
You know, go get that for me again.
Okay.
This
be the last
conversation
interview
that I've had here, because this has been long overdue. But the conversation I've had here,
me the one net
they've been interviewed here, but no cameras.
No cameras. Me so come be camera no. Me person me YouTuber you.
Debbie.
I can met me achimo china come me news na no. Okay, you for camera.
Maintenance.
What if it be CCTV? No, yeah. Over most run.
No cameras.
Anyway.
I go sit and talk to him because
You really want to talk to him?
No, you see, Sheldon, it goes beyond work. It's been like I've known him for more than 10 years. Somebody that I've known for more than 10 years, that's my brother. You understand? So when people think that I don't like, what do you mean by I don't like this person? Do you know what has gone on between the two of us? Do you know the sacrifices, the things that we have to do to get to this point? And then now you think that I hate it. I don't like what he does. When he does something,
I'll point him out.
Yeah, I'll let you know that what you're doing is wrong. So don't come in here and say that I'm bitter and everything.
In your bitter leaf. Okay. Thank you very much for passing through. So you then Afronita your own. How good?
I don't have a problem. She's moved on. So all the best to her.
So that relation, the champion role in for Norwegian.
Me say.
Also, I know there's so I build a personal relationship.
So see, there was one time that I got a call from the mom saying that
champion Ruli or Afronita?
Yeah, the mom saying that. So in the PP idea we are no, and also we beji percentage ana.
PP just say champion Ruli.
Yes, like would I take a percent? I'm like, I've been managing your daughter for close to 5 years, and what are you talking about? Like it like all of these things. I deal with them, they keep quiet, and I still keep being there for the person. What do you mean by the VP? I don't know. Would I still take a percentage? Now, I didn't even know about it in the first place. The first time I got to know about that PP thing,
peer pressure,
personal person.
Peer pressure. Imagine some way.
The first time I got to know about it, the mother called me to tell me that, hey, anyway, because like people will book them together as a group. Would I still take a percentage? And then I'm like,
this time around, contract has not been signed.
No.
But percentage is being discussed.
It says still me managing.
Okay.
So I'm like, later. Now, you don't like some of the content that's put out there and everything. And then you now say that I'm the reason it is at my camp that this thing happens or some of this content is being put out. I'm like, first of all, this thing, I didn't even know. You get to tell me first.
But as a manager, if you don't know that this is happening,
no,
that's an indictment.
No, it's not about this is happening. I got to know first. Then now, as if mommy agree, me where they can't talk, say, make you know they create content together or make you know they don't.
Is the mother the manager or you are the manager?
Sheldon, somebody in Kidi, at the manager. The mother, they tell me, say, so and so. Make her tell them, say, no.
No, you manage.
No, but I don't, I manage the person, but I don't own the person.
Yes, and so yes, when it comes to AB, I'll be and the banner fine. But when it comes to brand, AB are dealing with
That's
brand.
why I was surprised that question was asked. Say because
if Afronita and Champion Rolly go get brands, say make them work together on a product, they come to you.
Thank you.
Yeah, so how come?
No, but no, I be right now. That's why if they go interview, they talk say send me a DM, so you go come personally.
So I mean, at that point, then they go them aside.
A lot of people like to reach out to the talent directly. They don't like to go through the right sort, like the right way.
Ghana, yeah, Abab, it be true.
Do you understand? Now, when things start going left, you know, like this one. Now they put the blame on me. But there's even a video online where the boy in bed, you dare that they sell food.
Champions Rolly's birthday.
Yes.
Afronita's mom was there.
So then if you are doing this, why are you now putting the blame on me that I'm the one that instigated this thing or started this thing? You told me about it first. That means that you were in agreement to it.
But people know then relationship.
Personal person.
In your relationship.
You see a personal person.
Do they date amongst themselves?
They are not dating.
Like apart from them.
No.
Nobody is allowed to date.
No.
Is it like company policy?
Yeah, you can't do that.
Okay. Into people need a personal person and not a pet.
Yeah.
Okay.
And everybody has their personal person.
You be my personal. Okay. Cool. That'd be cool.
Do you understand? And see, now I feel that you're turning everything on me. Bro, I've had to deal with so much. And then right now, I'll be. You say you want to go and you want to be on your own. I've left you. Be on your own, but don't try and do things that will make it look like we are the bad ones. Okay. Because that interview where she said she had sent an invite. It blew everything out of proportion.
Now, me believe you,
do you understand? It blew everything out of proportion. Paradise comes to the city and he's saying a whole lot of rubbish. When he hasn't even tried to find out any information from the other side.
So Paradise also your information indirectly from Afronita.
Because he's one-sided.
Okay. Or you're one-sided. So,
I don't think that's good journalism. You need to try and find out everything that you could find out about the issue before you talk about it.
My bad. I'll go raise them more.
Okay.
We go fix that issue. The subsequent ones never sort.
All right, no problem.
But thank you very much for coming here. I'm glad you did this thing. And I know this video will go out there and a lot of conversations will come back. I feel like
but this is my last.
This is not born out of malice or anything. He'll try to fix the issue. But I've been following him. I've been following DanceGod. I know what is happening on Twitter. Like, people are casting aspersions and making inferences way day. So if he's here to tell his side of the story, it is what it is. But at the end of the day, I feel like, hey, Munyai.
This is the last, Sheldon, to be honest. Nobody, you will not get me.
I tried for like 2 years. You won't come here.
You will not get me tweeting or you will not get me going on an interview to talk about it. It has to be something else, but not about this issue ever again.
Okay.
Maybe Twitter said maybe I go delete the app.
Or make you delete. I think you post your
no, I don't need to come and post for there again. Make the company doing thing, but me personally.
Okay, I'll be DWP.l. Okay, no problem.
So.
Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Koji Sheldon. This video is brought to you by Tap Send. Send money from US, UK, Canada to any of the recipient country, like Ghana, and your mind go bust. Use the promo code YAWA and enjoy discount. This has been a conversation with Quables, and also on the do you know how to dance?
Sheldon. Anka Obi Kacha said me na me coach, I'm just joking. No, I don't know how to dance.